Hey guys, this is Kieran from MSK Physio, and today we're looking at progressing some rotational control at the lower back and integrating a lot of other muscles. This is where we start to ask other muscles to create necessary amounts of tension to basically stop you from falling on your face. And it's also a nice progression for back rehab, along with a lot of other injuries. So if that sounds like it might be relevant to you, then give this a watch and see if you find it easy, hard, or somewhere in the middle, just right. So prerequisite for this movement would be that you could hold the top of a push-up position. If you can't do that, then I would be moving back into hands and knees regressions. And you can see these on our article or on our website or on our YouTube channel if you need to figure out what those are. But the reason we need that prerequisite of the push-up is because that's the starting position for this exercise. And if you can't do that, then the rest of the exercise is just going to be too challenging. And it's not that that's a bad thing and that you'll never get there. It just means you got to start where what suits you and then progress back up into the sort of difficulty level that you need for your goals or your interest levels. So start position, push up. So if I get into that position, and what I mean by being able to do this is that I can push the earth away from me. There's a bit of an S shape to my spine. My lower back and my head curve match each other. They're going this way, and then my middle back is going this way. Can I hold that position and not feel like I'm at max effort? I can. And if you can't, then you'd regress into this position. Or maybe a knees off position is a little bit of an in-betweener. Now I've got videos for those, so if straight away you recognize that you're not ready for this, jump down to those, and you can start at a level that'll help you feel like you're succeeding at the rehab exercise, and you'll get a lot more out of it. So the exercise is similar to the others in that you're going to take a body part off the ground and you have to stop yourself from falling. So if I take my right foot off the ground, now I have to stop myself from falling. If I lift my left foot off the ground, similar. If I take a hand off the ground, notice how I shift. And you can see that from this view. If I'm here, I can do leg, I can do left leg, I don't shift. If I lift my left hand off the ground, I start to shift. Right hand, same. So I know that to do the hand version of this, it's too challenging for me because I can't hold the position. If you could hold it, but it's challenging, that's okay. But if you can't hold the position, it's too hard. So I could use this for a leg exercise, or if I want to do the hands, I need to regress into, say, the knees off the floor. Here, I cannot shift and take a hand off. One way you might get around it, though, if you're really keen and you just want to do this one, is to make your base of support bigger. Make your feet wider. And then what's going to happen is you won't have that shift. So if I go wide with my feet, wider than my hands, and now if I take my hand off, I don't move. All the while, I'm trying to maintain that push-up position. I'm not letting myself fall down. So if I'm up here, the leg comes off, nothing changes. If I take the hands off, I go wider with my feet, I'm still able to push the earth away from me. Okay? Now, this is also called a renegade row if you start adding a weight in. And that's a nice challenge if you're not ready to get into, well, I wouldn't say if you're not ready to, but it's a nice progression or adjunct. So what you would do is put a dumbbell on the ground in front of each hand, and when you lift the hand off, you row the weight up. So I'll do it without a weight, but the motion is the same. So if I'm here, and I lift my right hand up, I row the weight up. I pull the weight towards the sky. Same thing here. But I'm not doing this. I'm not shifting around. I'm just pulling up. Okay? You could do the same thing in the knees off exercise. Pull the weight up. Lots of ways to regress and progress. The idea being is that you stick to the required form to begin with. It's okay to have movement in regular life, but for the purposes of the exercise, we're trying to create specific tension. So if you can't stay in the push-up position, regress. If you go down into hands and knees and you still can't do it, then you might need to go down to some of our ground-based stuff like the Supermans. So give it a go. It's a really nice exercise. Just let the exercise humble you and try not to progress too quickly. There's a lot to be gained from doing something really well. Try to stick to the form. If you like this video, then please hit like below. Otherwise, to check out more of our content in the future, you can subscribe to our channel by clicking our logo over here. And to check out our latest video, click up here.